All right, guys, let's first go over the trade that I took here in Asia session. Pretty good trade. So let's go over on the daily. You can see that we have a potential universal model playing on YM. We have daily IRL, ERL, right? This asset here has a divergence off of the highs, right? Then we look at the previous day's range. We can see that this asset has more of an expansion candle, where this one has a reversal candle, obviously because it took out this high, right, creating a reversal. So we're just looking to trade continuation. So we're gonna look with back within the previous day's range because we're trading continuation for a refined key level in the lower half of that expansion candles range. Let's go to see if we have any 4-hour gaps. All right, we have one right here. This also looks like a nice reversal signature, right? Because when we have a daily C2 candle, any C2 candle, honestly, we want to see those reverse signatures, right? We want to see those V-shaped signatures. So if it's a daily candle, you want to see 4-hour, 1-hour V-shaped signatures. If it's like an hourly candle, you want to see 5-minute. It's just fractal. So we can clearly see this very nice signature here. And we have this gap right here as well. Perfect, right? This is also a bullish candle. This is a bearish candle. You can see here, cracking correlation. Drop down to the 30 minutes. And it's really simple, right? This is also in the terms of advanced premium discount for sure. This asset's above range high. This asset, look at where it's creating that failure swing, really, really low in that range, right? So this is great. Now the reason why I'm trading NQ, because I was both expecting them to go lower, right, to expand lower, but this one has more of a close proximity universal model. Look at the low. Look how much range we have here. We have a lot of range, right? Whereas right here, you don't really have any. The next straw is like pretty far away. It's never like something I'm gonna hold. Like, look, this is like really low in the range in general, right? Pretty low in the range in general. It's like I don't really want to. You can maybe hold for this, by the way, as well. But yeah, I don't really want to trade low in the range. I just don't like doing that. So this is simply, I just want to take it to the most recent low, like for Asia especially, because Asia is not a session, especially for indices, that's gonna like expand like crazy. It's hard to anticipate that to happen, really. So like, I'm like just taking close proximity objectives with the Asia session, honestly. So here, that's what we have here. This is a really nice range. You can see the RR, it's pretty decent. But yeah, this is the strength of PSP. The greatest confirmation we can have, honestly, here is with a strength switch. And when you have advanced premium discount, you really want that strength switch, right? And that's what we have here. So really great. We have a 4-hour universal model, which is what I tell you guys you want to be trading ideally. And it's great. It's a model instead of a model technically because, over here we're in a daily IRL. These are the ERLs. So this is all lining up right now. So now we just want to pretty much take this trade, right? Obviously, this is the. Oh wait, do we have a strength switch? I'm almost positive. No, we don't. Sorry. It's just inside of this candle. Thought we like maybe took that out, but I forgot. No, we just need to wait for this to really happen. And that's just CSD. So the next candle opens up right here. So what you need to have is just that CSD, really. It's pretty much all you need. When you get that, mark execute. You can put your stop loss here, but I put it up there. It's just like not that much of a difference, honestly. And yeah, you get around 3.2R, pretty good. And yeah, you take the trade, man. See, it plays out very nicely. So as soon as you're retracing here, guys, this is an opportunity to potentially go break even if you start to expand away from here. Or at least move our stop, sorry. Not go break even, but move our stop loss, obviously. So kind of put that over here. Right. Once we get that CSD, you're pretty much good to go, right? I'm almost, oh, there is a strength switch. Yeah, I'm tripping. I knew there was, dude. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, there is, dude. I'm sorry. It's right here. I was like, what the hell? I had to like go look at my post real quick. I was like, dude, there was a strength switch there, right? There's a strength switch obviously there. That just creates the higher from strength switch PSP, like the closure, because we would still ideally want a 30-minute above swing point from the hive day. That's what you get there, and yeah, you can take this bad boy. But yeah, once you get the CST guys are here, go ahead and trail your stop loss about in half, right? So what is that? 48 points to about 24. That's exactly in half. So we're already risking. We already trimmed our stop loss, and we're only up about. Whoops, hold on. We're only up about not even 1 hour, dude. You see how powerful that is, guys? Like, it's pretty crazy. Because a lot of your losses, like I said, dude, are gonna be like partial losses. A lot of your losses. So it's like, dude, I'm telling you, losses like don't matter, dude. Like I'm gonna take losses. You're gonna take losses. They don't fucking matter, dude. Like, you better get used to it. So boom, look at this. You get this SMT here. Now you can go break even. You guys see that? This crack and closure here, and a V-shape away. If we're gonna continue, dude, like we don't want to see price come up here. Why do we want to see that? We want to see price, continue lower. Now it's gonna retrace pretty deeply, which I was like, no, dude. I thought it was gonna hit break even. I was like, dude, super annoying, but no, I didn't. Boom, and we hit TP there. So that's how I managed it. Pretty simple, dude. It's really freaking simple, dude. Right? Super mechanical. Like this is what I'm trying to trade, guys. This is what I'm more so focusing on, dude. It's a super chill way to trade, man. Literally daily closures. Like I tell you guys, you want to be within a daily, a 4 hour, 1 hour / 30 minute. Always C2, 3, or 4 daily. Whatever you in. It's technically a C3, technically, because this candle reversed pretty much, but it's just continuation within a swing point. Yeah, we're having close objectives. That's a great thing to have. And then we're also within a 4 hour universal model, technically trading a C3. So when I take this trade, guys, it is at 21:30. So there's only 30 minutes left in the candle, but obviously I'm anticipating it to form a reversal candle because it hits a key level, has two stage SMT. So I'm entering high in that wick, like I teach, because I'm expecting candle 3 to expand, right? Look where my stop loss is at. It's literally up here in the premium end, right? So you're all good there. Doesn't matter if you enter low necessarily your stop loss. It's all like stop loss, guys. It needs to be in premium of that wick, right? And yeah, dude, that's pretty much it. I mean, it's pretty much simple as that, dude. Like super easy trade. You just can't fuck that up. I mean, literally, like, what forms the high of the fucking reverse candle? Swing formation, right? With an hourly above key level, 2 stage SMT, good signatures. I mean, don't even think about it. Just take the damn trade, honestly. What else, man? What else? What else about this trade? There's really not much else, man. That's it. Now let's go over New York session. I was pretty much good with this trade. Didn't even bother looking at the charts this morning, but let's kind of look at it. We had CPI. Didn't even know that. Again, I wasn't even planning on looking at New York session, but yeah, we had CPI apparently. I do believe at least. This is like the first time looking at New York session, by the way. Yeah, we definitely had CPI, and I believe if I look at price here, it's like why I'm taking out these lows prior to CPI. Yeah, so you're clearly having some divergence with that daily swing low, right? So we have a potential universal model, right? Don't we? Right here. And this is a 2-stage SMT, guys. A potential 2-stage SMT. As you can see here, it's actually with this low, right? So this has an opportunity to become a reversal into expansion candle, right? We can anticipate maybe this is a reversal candle. Why can we anticipate that maybe? Well, because of what it's doing, right? It's creating SMT at the daily key level, so it could potentially create that, right? Also, you guys know I don't like SMT with I literally just like went over this yesterday. I don't really like SMT with like new week opening gaps, new day opening gaps. They can send price lower or higher, but it's typically short lived because one asset still has like the high of the week or the high of day, 1800, You know, that's not an established high of the day. Like, so this coming back to here can make sense, dude. Like, because it's not established high of the week necessarily. Even if we have this SMT, it's like short lived. Like, it can reverse the day, but not for like too long. It's kind of like what it's kind of like yesterday on HO. I was saying like it's like whatever, you know. But like yesterday, even on indices, for example, the decoupling and the strength switches and all that, with the gold and all that, many confluences where we can maybe trust it for the day. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like when it starts to come back up like this, it could make some sense to return there. But yeah, we have two stage here. Obviously, when you come to driver, you're gonna analyze price. Is there established low day? Let's kind of look at it. This is 8 o'clock 1 hour candle. The previous 7 o'clock candle created the SMT. So if you manipulate it prior to driver, I mean, we theoretically should expand, right? Now, interesting thing about this though is you have like this decoupling. This is really strange. Really doesn't happen much, right? You have this strange decoupling prior to the driver, right? Where you're seeing the same alley chart, yeah. You're seeing like this asset here is kind of just consolidating, or even like right here. You see how they started to move up? These three expansion candles, they went up. These three expansion candles went up, but the following ones after that consolidated here, while this one manipulated. Right? What do we know about that type of signature in price? Right? Where one asset goes and manipulates, one asset consolidates. This SMT they're seeing here is likely to hold, right? Like let me just pull. I would pull it up, but I don't want to like leak some things in the in the course because we're working on things. But you know the slide, it's in the course, okay? Where it's the slide where it talks about SMT that forms like that, like it won't break. For example, like this asset won't catch up to this here. Does that kind of make sense? So we know that I should probably hold, right? And we can see that's just below that consolidation is a gap. It's very small. Very, very small. But if we play price forward, I think this candle actually manipulates. So obviously this candle is manipulating. Yeah. This candle is not even hitting the gap, but if you take ES, for example, it's hitting that gap. I've taught this. It's like a SMT sequence as well, right? But it's in terms of advanced pre-discount, where one asset, I don't know if that's in the course or not, to be honest. I think it is. But it's a triad sequence where one asset's taking the range low, the middle asset is in the gap, and the third asset is not even in the gap. There's a really good sequence to have. I talked about this before. But it's also a two-stage PSP, a continuation PSP. You guys see that? Where this candle's bullish, this candle's bearish. This candle's taking low, this candle's not. So this is looking decent, you know. This next candle theoretically should expand. Now I don't really love the deep retracement like that. I don't like that. Right? That's not great, honestly. I would rather like one of the assets take that low out, bro. But that's just nasty work, right? Like I'm not a big fan of that, dude. To be honest with you, I wish like one asset took that out, but it doesn't. And if you like, if you're trusting that, then you're trusting that, you know. But that's not great. I can't even lie to you. Like, that's not great. So I probably wouldn't take that, guys. It's just too much risk for me personally. But I just want to show you the sequence, guys. You know, the sequence is great. You know, it's really good. So if you're gonna take that, maybe like half risk or like a little bit less, because it's also a driver. It's a very high volume driver. So some of you guys don't even trade news. So this is not even for you, but this everything prior except this bullshit deep retracement is really great. So it's all up to you if you want to trust these equal lows. Meh, kind of hard to. But yeah, if you trust that, you trust that. It's kind of discretionary. But I don't like it personally. I'm not the biggest fan of that. But your draw liquidity could be somewhere up here, right? So here you can take partial on the way because that's going to be quite a big. Let's see where you could get in here. Where's stop loss there, honestly? Yeah, that's quite the RR potential there. 7. So you definitely want to around 7. You definitely want to partial somewhere up in here, right? Maybe halfway point or something. I think 3R is great. If you have like big RR, I think 3R is a really nice partial point. 3 to 4R, like around there. But anyways, yeah. So here with the 9 o'clock close, I wouldn't be looking for continuation, guys. Probably at 9:30. So let's play that out real quick. Because you're gonna form a future. It's like it's kind of like it's hard to say, bro. Because 9:30 could just expand and rip. It could have the volatility to leave this gap open, and maybe form the low of this wick in a 30-minute gap. But I don't believe it forms anyways. Like there's no SMT fill anyways, right? Like I don't think so. Yeah, I think all assets hit this gap, you know. So there's really nothing there to really take. So that doesn't happen. So now you have just 10 o'clock, right? 10 o'clock rolls around, and you're not really within a. I mean, you are within a line swing point technically, right? But look at the signatures here; they're like absolute dog shit. I was looking at it. Looks like consolidation, right? So it's probably going to run this low out and actually trade into that gap, which it does eventually here. Boom, it does trade into that. So now you're kind of just waiting for the confirmation there for that to happen. And then it comes down and freaking creates equal lows, bro. Like it comes down here into all these equal lows. That's not great, is it? Right? So it's just like, meh. It's just not great. Honestly, it's just not amazing with you, to be honest with you. I'm probably not taking any of this stuff, to be honest with you. I'm not shorting this either because we haven't reached the draw. I don't really care about this SMT, brother, honestly, because it's not, doesn't really make sense to me. And then there's just nothing relevant in this range anymore. Like low happened, we didn't really do anything. It's like New York session was pretty mid, honestly. Yeah, it was pretty mid, dude. Really nothing going on. Like 9:30, you can't really take anything. 8:30, there was the opportunity there that I saw, but there wasn't too much going on here, honestly. At 10 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Let's see. I like this draw though. Like this draw on YM was really nice. Like look at these highs. Look at all these equal highs, bro. They're pretty nice. We have this level here. You just want that new swing point to form because we just engaged with all these highs. We're just high in the range, so you want that new swing to form. Okay, that can possibly form this gap. It just creates too deep of a run at this low, man. You feel me? And I'm not a big fan of this like strength switch either. Like honestly, like you're gonna see the strength switch here, but I'm just not the biggest fan, to be honest with you. It's not like you get any confirmation anyways to that strength switch. Where was that at? Let's see. It's like right here. This is what I mean. Like the double sweeping of a like strength switches is like stupid. It's like here, this strength switch here. Oh no, look at it, whatever. Yeah, that wouldn't be. Wait, is this the low of the hourly candle? I think it is actually. Okay, that could be fine actually. Yeah, this could be okay, I guess. They're just the lows are not created at the same time, so it's a little bit awkward. The low of this hourly candle is created at 10. The low of this candle is created at 10:30, so it's not the greatest. You want them to be symmetrical, but I guess that could like be fine. Let's see. I'm like, dude, I suppose you could maybe take this. Like, I don't know. Where's the draw at though? It's like if you trust these as like this crap on here though, you know. Like I'm just like trying to see what you guys would take probably. Like I don't know. It's like alright, I guess, dude. But that would have lost, I think. I guess not, but dude, even if it won, guys, like I'm gonna be real with you, like it's like kind of mid, you know. It's like pretty mid. So that's just all I think about that. Like, you see, I mean, like this price action is shit, you know. Not really much to say about it, you know. But you see how easy my trade is here to frame versus like some shit up in here. This one is pretty easy to frame too. Honestly, this one right here with the SMT fill, it's just the lower side frame just kind of threw it off too. So although it won, I'm still gonna be honest with you and be like it's kind of mid because of that. It's like not great. It's not like perfect, but you can always de-risk on scenarios and stuff like that. But that's my thoughts, guys, on New York session. I did not trade New York session at all. I'll probably cover gold. I know Splash took oil, so you guys already saw that. So I'll probably just cover gold next.